Hi guys!
Hi!
So we have a video today to share with you guys to show you what our rediscovered products were for the month of October.
Yay!
And this is always a really good feeling because we've had these products for a while, but somehow they've managed to get stuck in the back of our closet or in the bottom of a basket, and we finally reach for them and start to show them love again.
Yep. Shop your stash.
That's right.
That's what we say from time to time.
Save some moolah in the process.
Yeah, it does help when you find stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't worn that in so long. It's like,
yeah. And we've been managing to actually do a little bit better recently.
Absolutely.
Saving some money.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling.
Alright, so we both just have a couple of things, so this shouldn't be a very long video, but you guys know how we always say it's not going to be a long video, and then it's 22 minutes long.
I know.
Okay.
Shall we start?
You should.
Okay. I'm going to just mention my MAC Morning Frost paint pot. This came out last holiday season. It's just like this shimmery taupe color.
Really pretty.
I love my paint pots, and I have not been reaching for them lately because this is my favorite paint pot. But it's been so hot, you know, throughout the summer here that I thought that it wasn't the best like eye primer. I use this mainly for a little bit of color and as a primer. So I don't know, I've started to reach for it. It's still been warm here, but it's not like 100 degrees, so that's awesome. So yeah, I've just been reaching for my paint pot.
It's a perfect neutral everyday color.
I don't know if this is a re-promote or anything, or I know their holiday collection is out or coming out soon.
Yeah.
But paint pots are nice to have.
It's almost like a really pale rose gold.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Alright, I have to admit that while Jayme has raved about this a couple of times on the blog, I bought it, used it a few times, and then stuck it in the basket where I keep all my hair products, and it somehow ended up getting lost in the shuffle. But recently needed this and pulled it back out. It's the Suave Keratin Infusion Dry Shampoo. Now, it is great. It is a very good dry shampoo. But just recently, I did my hair one morning, and I realized that the night before I must have gone like a little product crazy because
she got heavy-handed.
Yeah, I got heavy-handed or something. Probably with my Moroccan oil because I felt like it was an oily product that I had too much of in my hair. Because after I flat ironed it and everything, my hair was just like, it looked like day 3 hair because it felt really oily. So I sprayed some of this in it, and it definitely kind of revived it and gave it a little bit of lift and volume, which I desperately needed. So I was happy to pull this back out. Awesome.
Okay, so my next product is this Clinique. It's a long last glosswear SPF 15 in Black Honey, and it's dual-ended. So it's all dented up because I stabbed it with the top one time, but it's like the balm here, which is a light color, very hydrating.
Very pretty.
Love it. Love the Black Honey. If you haven't tried it, you need to. I don't think they have the, I don't know that they have the dual ones. I don't know if this was a special edition, but they do have the balm and the gloss separately that you can buy. And I do not know why these are such light colors. Check this out. Such light colors. Why do I tend to want to wear these more in the fall? I think it's because it just looks like it's fallish.
It looks fallish,
but you can see that it comes out very pretty sheer, kind of nudie. Could be all year. I do not know. One thing I'd like to say is, does anyone else get really bothered by the fact that once you put things like this in your bag, all the writing comes off and it looks real bobo? I hate that. I would rather pay $1 more for a product, don't shoot me, for this stuff to stay on. So when I pull it out, I'm like, oh, it's long last glosswear, instead of like, oh, it's long last gloss. I mean, yeah, it's just a little thing of me that I'm just like.
Some of my older lip glosses are like that too, where I can't even tell what brand they are because it's completely come off.
Anyway, that's just a little pet peeve. But Black Honey, check it out.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, and then this is something that I bought a year ago when I went to Vegas.
Kind of goes with it.
Goes with it because it's Clinique. It's Shimmering Tones Powder in Black Honey. Now, it's going to look like I haven't used it at all. I promise you that I have. And
I told her she needs to put a dent in it. It's
gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
And it's, you know, it's called a shimmering powder. I use it as a blush. Yeah, I don't know why it's not called a blush. I honestly don't know.
Probably because they just want to give people the option of using it multiple ways.
But it's a nice plummy blush for the fall. This is definitely something that I tend to go for only in the fall. It can totally be worn all year round, but for some reason these Black These black honeys are perfect for me this time of year.
Yeah.
I love them.
Cool. Alright, I have a little lip gloss that I decided to pull back out, being that it's the fall months, and I feel like you can go more towards like the darker shades for lip gloss. This is a L'Oreal Color Reach lip gloss in Saucy Mauve. And if you saw our recent what was that? Favorites. Our favorites video. I included one of these lip glosses from the fall collection. It was called the Temptress Shine. It's like a bronzy brown. And it just reminded me, using that I had like all 16 of these that originally came out tucked away in another makeup bag. Yeah. So I decided to pull out some of my favorite, like, of those colors that were more fallish. And I really love this. It has a ton of like sparkle and like shine in it. So I don't know, I really love it. And I'm wearing it today.
Pretty.
Yeah.
I'm going to copy her with another lip product. It is the Fresh Sugar Tinted Lip Treatment. What is wrong with me? Fresh Sugar Tinted Lip Treatment, SPF 15. It's in Plum. You can wear this all year long as well. I feel like mine has gotten some good wear out of it. But lately I've been going for it. Right there. Yeah. It's so pretty. These are really hydrating. They smell like very citrusy. I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I would never pay $22.50 for a balm. I feel like this is more than a balm, and the way we use it, I mean, I think it is really a lip treatment. Like, I have a tickle. But yeah, we really like these, and I love this color for this time of year.
Cool. And then I have one last thing. This is an Urban Decay eyeshadow that I bought in one of the single pans. Now, this is kind of like old packaging, but it's the matte eyeshadow in the shade called Naked. Now, Naked is in the original Urban Decay Naked palette, and I used that when we got the Naked palette, like, I think Naked and Sin is the first one, were the first two that I completely used up. And when I used up Naked, it was a color that I used so often as like an everyday shade that I decided to buy just the color by itself. Now, since then, I don't think they use this style packaging anymore. But I have been using a little sample of the Stila eyeshadow in the shade called Wheat as kind of my everyday all over lid color. And recently I finished that up. That was in a Rediscovered's video. So I started going back to my Naked. And I love this. It's just a great neutral color for your lids. And you can build off of it from there. You can either go plummy, or you can go brown, or you can go in with blacks. It's a lot of different ways that you can, places that you can go with it color-wise after that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I just have one thing left. It's the Laura Geller Spackle. It's a tinted under makeup primer in champagne. I hauled this, I think, over the summer in like one of those gift sets. And I used it a few times, and I said, oh, I need to start using something else. Why? I don't know why I do that. But honestly, the reason I like this, I like it for the luminosity that it has. If you ask me, I mean, you're not going to be able to see that, I know. But it is very luminous. It feels good. I put it on, you know, before I put my BB cream on. Okay, I like it for the luminous factor. Could I tell you if it really makes my makeup stay on? I can't tell you that about any face primer, in my opinion. I don't notice it because I use such light stuff on my face. If I wore an actual foundation, then maybe I could give an honest opinion on if this is. Yeah, but I actually do enjoy wearing this sometimes if I don't want to wear hardly any makeup and just put it on to wear it alone. You don't always have to put it on and put makeup on it. It could just give you a little bit of a glow, and maybe you do your lashes and lip gloss and run out to the store.
Yeah. Definitely, true.
Brightens you.
And we love Laura Geller products.
Love you, Laura.
Love you, Laura. Sending our hugs and kisses.
We're going to meet her one day. It's going to happen.
Alright, so that does us for October Rediscovereds. And we will start working on things for November Rediscovereds.
Yeah. Let us know if you use any of this stuff or what you've pulled out of your stash.
Yeah, definitely.
What's new to you again.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.